Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. I am going to be giving a quick demonstration today of Premier OCR for Panasonic scanners. It is a solution designed to provide full text OCR for documents as well as best-in-breed document compression. You can see here once you open up the software, you will be brought to a quick setup wizard. A user can go through this and very quickly just select if they want to optimize their settings or set up a simple run. And it's a pretty nice little tool for working through the software for the first time. I'm going to go through just some of our settings here and walk you through exactly how to process some sample documents. I'm going to start off on our left side with different job types. The first one that we're going to work on today is watch folder compression. So this is essentially will allow a user to automatically allow the software to run as a service in the background. Basically, once the folders are set up and they're committed, the second a document hits that input folder, it will automatically process by Premier OCR, and a user can go and retrieve their fully compressed and OCR document in their designated output folder. It works very well in a use case where someone is scanning to a folder. They can scan directly to the watch folder of Premier OCR, and they can retrieve it in a separate output folder. So we do a couple different things for image processing. You can see I've already set up our folders, our input and our output location, and they've been committed. A couple things that we do on the image processing: we can clean documents and determine how to best clean and smooth the documents out. If they're bitonal, grayscale, or color images, we can resample them to different DPI. We can change the way that we handle PDF input processing. I typically will recommend to rasterize the documents. What that allows the software to do is basically break down a PDF, build it back up, and you'll get the best compression ratios as well as OCR results. We can crop images, we can deskew, we can rotate images. I like to rotate all images to their readable orientation. This way, if someone scans something in upside down, a user will see that the document will be automatically rotated to the readable orientation. We can invert color, basically changing black to white and white to black. Sometimes it's used frequently in the medical space, or if you're doing a large microfilm conversion. I have a couple different output options. Usually we'll let the software auto-select, but we do have the ability to generate PDF-A documents. We can also merge and split documents here. Number of different compression settings that we have for each document type that can be you can go through here. We can have bitonal compression, grayscale, and also color compression. For recognition, I've turned OCR on. I like to go with our accurate analysis mode. This really yields extremely good results. The only time that I would recommend to going up to a super accurate if you're dealing with a severely degraded image, something that's been faxed a couple times and scanned in, or has multi-directional text on there. We can process a number of different languages. I think it's over 120 different languages right now. We have some advanced analysis as well as different output options. You can generate auxiliary data files, text files, XML files, Word documents as well here. We can pull documents off of FTP sites and place them back there, add a variety of different document features. By default, we like to optimize the files for the web. This will essentially allow for page-at-a-time display. So if you're putting a document up on the cloud, or you need to process a document or need to view a document that's been put on a local intranet or a website, you wouldn't have to wait for a multi-page document to download. You can view the pages as they come in. Document info can be added. You can add an author, a title, subject to the documents. Metadata can be inserted, as well as a variety of different viewer preferences. Annotations can be added here. You can put headers on the documents, footers, stamps, watermarks. Some date stamps are commonly used, page numbers, base stamping, as well as custom text can be added here. And also we have the ability to, on the security side, if incoming PDF documents have prior password protection, you can decrypt them here, and also add passwords to documents here. All right. So now I will go in and I will just grab a couple files to process here. Give me 1 second while I open up the software and open up those folders. Okay, So I have a couple files here, and now you're going to see live basically what happens when they are dropped into the running input folder. So on the left hand side you have our input location, and the right hand side you have the output location. So as I paste these documents in here, they automatically start processing, and they will show up in the output location. Software leverages multi-threading, so depending on how many cores you have on the machine that you install the software on, will directly correlate to how quickly the documents are processed. I'm running this on a quad-core laptop, so that means I can process 4 documents concurrently. And this is now finishing up. As this finishes up, I'll show you just the size of the new documents that have been created. So you can see here, they're all in the kilobyte range. Let me pull up the original files very quickly so you can take a look at those. Okay. So on the left-hand side, you have the original images. Let me just change the view on these. Details. Okay. So you can see they started off some as JPEGs and some as TIFF images. The files retain the same name, and that is by design in Premier OCR. You can see here this file that started off at 6 megs is now down to 75 kilobytes. Same thing with a couple of these other files here. So you're getting extremely significant compression ratios on these. Just take a quick look at some of the files. So you can see I have a magazine clipping. It's a color image. And then this one here, you can see there's no degradation at all on the actual image. It is fully text searchable in here. And it's ready to go into a document repository. So that pretty much summarizes today's demonstration on the watch folder processing. If there are any questions that you might have, please do feel free to reach out to us, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much for your time.